Okay, so now remember when we graph, we need different things depending on what form we're in. So the first question I'm going to ask myself is, what form is my equation in? My form right now is in y equals mx plus b. So I'm in slope-intercept form. Which means that I take my number that's at the end that's being added or subtracted, and I graph that on my y-axis. And then I do my slope. So my slope is -2/1. So I go down 2 to the right 1. And then I connect my dots. Now, back in middle school, they would have asked you to make multiple coordinate points to graph your line. I only need 2. I need you to graph my y-intercept, and I need you to graph one slope. Okay? All right. And then we look down here, same thing, still in slope-intercept form. So I find my 4 is on the positive y-axis. So I graph 4 and I label my 4. Then I go down 3 and to the right 4. So I'm right here. That's at 4. And then again, I connect the dots because I'm in slope-intercept form. So you have to identify what form you're in. Now, when I look at 5, I'm in point-slope form. So I have to pull the point out. So remember, it's not -4, it's +4. And it's not +7, it's -7. So I graph my coordinate point, and then I do my slope, which I'm going to totally run out of room on this thing. So my slope is -4/5. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then to the right 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this makes this 9, and this makes this -11. So I'm down here. And then I connect the points together. So I'm going to do my slope from the coordinate point. Okay. Now, when you're in standard form, remember we find, so this was in point slope form. This is in standard form because I have ax plus by is equal to c. So this is in standard form. And the way we find our points to graph is we find x-intercepts and y-intercepts. So x-intercept, so 5x plus 4 times 0. So remember, we plug in y equals 0 into my equation. So 5x is equal to 20. So divide both sides by 5, and I get x is equal to 4. So I plot 4 on my x-axis. Then I find my y-intercept, which is plug in x equals 0. So 5 times 0 plus 4y is equal to 20. So 4y is equal to 20. Divide both sides by 4, and I get not x. I get y is equal to 5. And I mark 5 on my y-axis, and then I connect my two intercepts together. Okay? Again, we are in standard form. So I need to find an x-intercept. So I plug in y equals 0. So 2x is equal to 20, so x is equal to 10. And then I find a y-intercept. Oops. So I get 2 times 0 plus 5y is equal to 20. So 5y is equal to 20. Divide both sides by 5, and I get y is equal to 4. And then again, I connect the dots. Graphing a vertical line, so this is just x equals 4. I plot x equals 4 like as in the coordinate point, and then I make a straight line. So x equals equations with no other variables is a vertical line. And then y equal equations without any other variables is a horizontal line. So at -2, I plot -2 on my y-axis, and then I make a horizontal line. And I should have plotted 4 there. Okay? And that is it for this section.